Kingdom Hearts fans, my name is Mike and I'm the reporter at KH-Vids. Well, we finally reached 10 years of Kingdom Hearts. 10 years! That's a long time, isn't it? Well, I just wanted to share my experience for the past 10 years with the series. So here goes. So, Kingdom Hearts came out about 10 years ago. So that made me about 10 or 11 years old, and I first got the Kingdom Hearts game for the PlayStation 2 in 2002, which was Christmas time, and I believe I got it as a gift from one of my family members, and I was pretty amused by it. I mean, I did see commercials by it. I think I asked for it because I thought it was pretty cool, but at the same time I was pretty confused because there was like Disney characters and these random characters. I didn't really know about Final Fantasy at the time. I was never an RPG player, so when I first played Kingdom Hearts, that was really my first RPG game. I played it in 2002, and then I got as far as Deep Jungle, Tarzan's World, and I couldn't beat Clayton, and I kept trying and trying, couldn't. So eventually I gave up and put it away, and it collected dust for about 2 years, and in 2004 I got really mad. So I was probably about 12, and I was like, alright, I'm gonna beat this game if it's the last thing I do. I spent day after day after day, and I did. I beat the game. It was a challenge. I was not so great with video games. Now, it's a different story, but, you know, that is my experience when I first got the game. The first time I actually saw Kingdom Hearts 1 being advertised on television was definitely on Disney Channel. I can't remember the name of the show, but it was like a secret lab show where this kid would break into the secret lab and he would find out like the latest scoop about the latest video games, and he would always get caught, or he might have not been caught, he might have left just before he got caught, but yeah, it was like all these new titles that came out, and it was pretty cool. I always loved watching that, so it was entertaining. At least it was one of the entertaining commercials from Disney Channel back in the day. As far as being a Disney fan, I really wasn't a Disney fan for the most part. In fact, I was scared of a lot of Disney movies. When I was little, I didn't like Beauty and the Beast. I was petrified of the Beast. And I really didn't like watching Disney movies at all, for the most part. My mom was a die-hard fan of Disney. She's always been. She loves Minnie and Mickey Mouse. And, you know, growing up, being a kid, I had a lot of Disney stuff. She bought me everything. I mean, when I was little, I had a crib and full of like Disney characters. I mean, my mom gave me Disney blankets, pillows, stuffed animals. So she was definitely a Disney fan, and that didn't rub on me until I got Kingdom Hearts. When I got Kingdom Hearts, I fell in love with Disney even more than what I was, and I just watched all the movies, and now I love Disney. I mean, it's kind of sad that I grew up liking Disney instead of just liking it when I was a kid, you know? As far as the titles from the Kingdom Hearts series, in the past 10 years, I am definitely a fan of Kingdom Hearts 2, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, the original Kingdom Hearts, and don't get me wrong, I do like Chain of Memories and 358 Over 2 Days, but they're not my favorite compared to the other three. I think that I really do like the storyline from Chain of Memories and 358 Over 2 Days, but there's something about the gameplay that I didn't like so much. As for Recoded, definitely not one of my favorite games, but I know that Dream Drop Distance is definitely a game that I'm really interested in, and I'm ready to play the game. And also Kingdom Hearts 3, we've been waiting patiently, and I'm excited for Kingdom Hearts 3. I think that the series will have more titles even after Kingdom Hearts 3, so I think we should be expecting another 5-10 years, maybe more if possible, from the Kingdom Hearts series. It wouldn't surprise me. And yeah, I mean, looking back at 10 years of Kingdom Hearts, I think that it's definitely shaped my life. I mean, there's just so much that I've done. I have my own site, KH Recharge. I work at KH-Vids as a reporter, and I also do the fandoms as Roxas. Yeah, so that's pretty cool, you know? And, you know, I've also got to meet a lot of the members, the visitors from KH-Vids, you guys. And I think that's awesome because it shapes up a really big community, and that I'm thankful for. Thank you, KH-Vids. Thank you to the staff, and the members, and the visitors, and everybody that visits the site. Thank you so much.
Hey guys, this is Misty. If you do not recognize me, I'm the administrator at KH-Vids, or not the administrator, but one of the administrators. I am joined here today by my Kingdom Hearts friends. I have two Soras and a Roxas, as well as Kyrie, and now that Dream Drop Distance is out, Sam Flynn. And they're gonna help me talk about my experiences with Kingdom Hearts, because it is the 10-year anniversary, and that is a big deal. I first got Kingdom Hearts shortly after it came out, 10 years ago, so I was about 7 years old. And I remember me and my sisters were watching Disney Channel one day. I'm not certain what we were watching, probably like Lizzie McGuire or something, because it's a cool show. But we were watching it and a commercial came on, and we saw all these Disney characters, and we heard mention of Final Fantasy, which we didn't really know about, but we thought it was cool. And so there were Disney characters and everything, and we're like, hey, that looks neat. And being children, it quickly flew from our minds until we saw another commercial, and this one featured Cerberus. Hope I'm saying that right, I apologize if I'm not. Cerberus in Olympus Coliseum, and being 2002, Harry Potter was also very popular back then, and we thought that Cerberus was perhaps Fluffy from Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. This grave misconception on our part worked out in the end, because we did buy the game, and we soon learned, of course, that it was not Fluffy. But we stuck with it for a little while until we reached Wonderland, where we got stuck. I believe it was Wonderland. Actually, we got past Wonderland. We got stuck in Agrabah at the pot spider snake thing. Yeah, so that's where we got stuck. And we abandoned the game for a while. I picked it up probably 3 years later and started a fresh file and played straight through the game, and soon became obsessed with the series. And from there, it just went on to Chain of Memories, Kingdom Hearts 2, and all that jazz. And steadily, my social life declined. And the 10-year anniversary is just such an important milestone, not only for the series, but for the Kingdom Hearts community, because the reason we've been able to stay going and prospering it for so long is not just because new games are coming out, but because of all the dedication we get from you guys, and we're just so thankful for all of that. KH-Vids is going to be turning 7 years old at the end of this year, and we're still steadily active. We get new people registering every day, and it's just so humbling to be able to see all of that and be a part of it and contribute to it. And so we just want to thank you guys for all of that, moving into this new phase for the series, and maybe we can look forward to another 10 years of Kingdom Hearts, if we're lucky. Probably not, but maybe, so we'll see. And yes.
Hey kids, this is Plums from KH-Vids. I'm one of the sectional moderators that joined the team last year. First year, whoop whoop. Anyway, I'm here to talk to you about Kingdom Hearts and my various feelings about it. First of all, you may be wondering what I'm wearing on my head right now, and it's mainly to distract myself from my face in this video, because I get really nervous and it is ugly. Anyway, Kingdom Hearts, been 10 years since the first game came out, and lots of games after that, across many, many systems. Anyway, I never actually played the first game, to be really embarrassing, and nor did I ever play Chain of Memories. I kinda just hopped in on 2. There was good reason for that though. When I was younger, when the first Kingdom Hearts game came out, I lacked the system to play it because nobody thought a PS2 was necessary. I didn't know of any games because I was dumb, and still am kind of dumb, but that's another story. And I really was into Pokemon at the time and had no time for anything else. And eventually, years passed, and during my 9th grade year, I rediscovered, oh hey, this Kingdom Hearts game, this sounds cool, I should play it. So I ended up getting it, except I got KH2. As you can imagine, the tutorial and then catching up with the story was really, really difficult. I had no idea who Roxas, Axel, Nominee, and any of the others were. Nor did I understand why Sora was in a pod until I ended up reading the summary of Chain of Memories on Wikipedia. God bless. And that's like... And it was just really bleh. Eventually I did catch up though, and now I like to say I know what's happening in the series. It's kind of difficult with all the twisty... Roxas is Sora, who is Axel, who is Xehanort, who is everybody, who is Mickey, who is Disney himself. But it's just kind of absorbed itself into me, much like a nobody into a somebody. Sorry for that poor simile there. Overall, the series as a whole, I really do enjoy it. It's pretty captivating, and I like to see how everything has grown from this simple little kid swings giant key around to darkness and might plague the world. What will you do? You must save everything and everybody who is a clone of you, and deliver all the worlds to peace and save mankind. As you can see, I'm actually this crazy in real life, as I am on the forum. Fun facts. Dream Drop Distance, I really want to play it. I'm kind of ashamed that I don't have it yet, since I don't have a 3DS, for the same reasons I didn't get KH-1. Nor do I really want to shelf out for another system until Kingdom Hearts 3 arrives. But as a whole, I think I'm going to continue on with the series. It's been really nice to play, and I just enjoy it. And seeing, and also talking to other people about it, and meeting other people, and learning how they see it and what they think about it. It just leads to an interesting discussion, and as we can see on KH-Vids, a whole lot of different discussions, from little girls to Amory's a telephone. I'm sorry if I butchered your name, I'm really, really bad at pronouncing things. But yeah, I really enjoy the community, and I really hope to stick with it as more Kingdom Hearts games come out. The next of which is hopefully Kingdom Hearts 3, or I may in fact quit the series, I don't know. It's kind of a throw up at this point. KH3 or no plums. But I really do look forward to seeing what it has in store in the future, and also what KHB will be like in the future. I really do enjoy hanging out with you guys and talking with you and interacting on a whole bunch of different mediums like Skype and MSN. You guys are actually really super chill, and I'm glad that you are a part of my life and that this community has integrated itself into my daily, day-by-day activities. So, yeah. I will see you all later. Stay fresh, and as my favorite inspiration in the world would say, stay flamin'.
Hello KHV, it's me Ienzo, and I'm here celebrating the 10th anniversary of Kingdom Hearts. Now, I discovered it when I was about 11 years old, and my parents were harking me about what I wanted for my 12th birthday, and I was sitting there watching TV, watching Cartoon Network back when it was cool, and then this advert came on, and it had really nice music, and I was like, ooh, this is very nice, it's very nice to listen to. And then all of a sudden, it was over in 30 seconds, but there was this image of Scar and Simba that was about half a second long, and I was like, oh, a game with the Lion King in it. This must be amazing. This is everything. So I asked for it for my birthday, and I got it. Sadly, this was when I was 11, and it was a second game. And so yeah, I started with this one, and just seeing that case makes me happy. It really does. And yeah, I played it. It took me about 6 days to complete, and when I finished it, I was like, yeah, that was a good game. I enjoyed that. But then the next day, I was just like, that was an amazing game. I want gosh, I have to play again, I have to play again. So I played it again, and then I was like, oh, I have to play the first one, I have to play the other games. And so I got the first one for Christmas, and I finished that. It took me a lot longer because this was a lot harder and I didn't enjoy it as much. But then when I did finish it, I was like, that was an amazing game. I can't wait for the next ones. And then I brought a PSP, especially for Birth by Sleep, which I don't know if is a good thing or not. It just means I'm a mental crazy fan. But yeah, and when I played that, it was absolutely amazing. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And then I played Shaded Memories, but I didn't really finish it. I don't know why. And then the only other one I haven't finished is Recoded, because I just couldn't be bothered. I just got bored of it. But the other games, Days, I liked that one, and I liked Kingdom Hearts 2, Kingdom Hearts, Birth by Sleep, yeah. And I'm going to get Dream Drop Distance. I'm determined. I've seen the trailers, I've seen gameplay, and I must play it. But yes, I need 3DS. Anyway, so yeah, the Kingdom Hearts really has changed my life quite a lot, mainly in the concept of I found KH-V because of it, and so I've met some fantastic people, and I've just made some great friends that I hope I never lose, and I've just met people all over the world, and I've learnt so much from the site, and it's just been fantastic. It's been amazing, and yeah, it's probably the main thing. It's a game that's brought me so much happiness as well, so it's probably that as well. But fundamentally it's a game. I think my life would be incredibly different because of it, but that's mainly because of KH-V. And if I've never seen that advert, then wow. I've never met any of you guys, and I know, don't cry, it's so sad. Yeah. I don't really have a favourite part of the game. I think my favourite game's got to be Kingdom Hearts 2, mainly because it's my first one and I've played it so much and I've played it so many times. Yeah, I've played it so many times, and I just know it inside out, and I thoroughly enjoy it. And plus, it's got a shiny case. I mean, woo! Yeah, and Kingdom Hearts 2. I suppose it's when you get to Twilight Town near the ending, and then you go to the world that never was, and the music there, and just fighting the nobodies just like makes me feel like all tingly inside. I'm just like, oh, the nobodies, the world that never was. Oh, I just love this. Because when I was little, I had so many fantasies about waking up the Kingdom Hearts world and being a nobody or something. You know, when I was like 13. Totally not when I was like 16. And so it's brought a lot of to my imagination and my creativity, and I've thoroughly enjoyed drawing the characters, and it's got me into anime as well, and so many other things, branching off like Final Fantasy and other things, other games, and Bleach as well. Yeah, the anime. Yeah, and so I don't really have many other favourite moments. I've played the first Kingdom Hearts a couple more times, and I've become much more au fait with it, and I thoroughly enjoy it much more, and it's become more of a classic to me. I need to play Birth by Sleep a lot more as well, because that was just yeah, getting Dream Drop Distance, that is my next goal. And then it's just been such a fantastic series, and I love it to pieces. I just wish they didn't release on so many different platforms. Yeah, and I'm glad you all love it as well, and thanks for joining and being so fantastic. Yeah.
KH-V, I love you. Hi guys. You weren't meant to see that. You didn't see anything. Hi, I'm Peace and More on the forums, real name Ross. This is one of those lovely little videos that you've probably seen a few videos before, you know, people on before me, obviously. Hopefully I'm not the first, but yeah. Talking about the 10th anniversary of KH series, the whole series of Kingdom Hearts, from Sora to Goofy to Mickey, Donald, don't forget Donald, otherwise I go anyway. Yeah, I'm sorry that I'm obviously not the sexiest staff member that you could have seen. Obviously I'm not quite as good looking as Mike or Plums, and I probably don't have much of cleavage out as Cass or Savvy will in these vids. They're going to kill me for that, but yeah. Now I just wanted to say, like other people here, just describing myself about my first experience with the Kingdom Hearts series. So for me, my first experience with Kingdom Hearts was probably seeing it in a shop. You know, just a game case on one of the shelves, and I was like, oh, it's got Disney characters, it's going to be another Disney game, you know. And I thought, no point buying this. I played Tarzan on the PS1, no. So I didn't want to get it. Then my mum said, oh look, you got Mickey, you got Donald, and you got Goofy. It's going to be lovely. So she bought it, she did, and so I tried to play it as a result of her buying it. And to be honest, she's not the best person at picking games in general, but I will give her this one. She picked it right good. So thank you, Mum. Thank you. Thank you. And so that was my first experience, is playing it from there. Oh, and to really think about it from then on, it's affected my life. The whole Kingdom Hearts series has just set me on a wayward course, as it were. I love the characters. I love playing as Sora. I love the dynamic, the relationships between each character, and just the way it's affected me is just. I'm on this site, aren't I? I'm a moderator here. Nah, it's probably most people's excuses in these vids. But to be honest, it probably engulfed most of my ideals for years. I wanted to, you know, do the best I could, fight for my friends, all that type of stuff. Probably made me a better person as well. And I got to meet loads of lovely people on a site called KH-Vids. You heard of it? Yeah. Staff, not great. But yeah, I can't regret any moment of having played it and having, you know, joined the site as well. It's got me so many experiences which I never would have had, and probably helped me in more ways than one. But yeah, my mum got me interested in the series, and from then on it spawned from there. And to really think about the Kingdom Hearts series, my favourite moment has got to be just right at the end of the first game, where Sora and Kairi are split apart on the two islands. I'll come back for you, I promise! And I was like, oh my god! I lost my manlyhood right then and there. I was a 13-year-old teenage boy trying to look like man, but no, I look like a bloody girl. But yeah, that moment afterwards, when Kairi sees, you know, Sora's trying a little palper through in the secret place on the wall, and I cried so much, and I do every time. Even now, I go back to it and play it. It's like, so sweet. Just thinking about it now, it rings up. But yeah, it's got to be my favourite part of the whole thing. So to really end this on a great note, I just want to say thank you. I mean, at the moment I'm pretty new on staff, and I've been here for 5 years. Yeah, okay, I don't beat Misty, fair enough, but you know, I am really glad for everything you guys have done, really. And congratulations, you reached 10 years of a series that has not moved in about 5 years. So yeah, good on you for joining the site. Anyway, I just want to exit by saying a great thank you for everyone I've had the chance of talking to from around the world. And, you know, goodbye from London, goodbye from me. Good night, KH-Vids. Okay, so it's daytime. Good day, KH-Vids. I hope you enjoy these next videos, and I'll see you on the forums.
Hi, this is Mix, celebrating the 10th anniversary of Kingdom Hearts with all of you at KH-Vids. This is in particular a big personal milestone for me because I'm 20 years old. That means that, at least roughly speaking, Kingdom Hearts has been a part of my life for as long as it hasn't been, and thus it's hard to imagine where I'd be without it currently. The experience for me started back in the Christmas of 2002 when I got Kingdom Hearts as a gift. Because, hey, it's a video game, it's Disney, a 10-year-old's gonna eat it up. And they were pretty much right. It's been one of my favorite video games of all time. I love the combat system, the sense of exploration is just amazing. Finding all the secrets in worlds such as Wonderland or Hollow Bastion. And they include many alternate scenes where the plotline would otherwise trip itself up due to all the freedom you have in it. Such as being able to leave Monstro, complete Hollow Bastion, and come back to find many of the scenes have changed. And the series has grown a lot since those days as well. We're now up to 7 games, and I love all of them. Only 2 of them are numbered titles, admittedly, but the other 5 don't really deserve to be called spin-offs either. They're all very strong titles. Chain of Memories has a very unique gameplay system, and the plotline leads very strongly into Kingdom Hearts 2. Birth by Sleep leads heavily into Dream Drop Distance, which looks to be heading strongly into Kingdom Hearts 3. So they all link together very nicely. Admittedly, 358 Days Over 2 and Recoded don't find their home as well, but they're still incorporated in, so you don't want to miss it. And they're still strong games, even if I consider them to be weak links in the Kingdom Hearts series. The Kingdom Hearts series has also been a big part of my personal life. It's been a massive conversation piece I've had with people, both friends and strangers, when the series is brought up. And I just love talking about it, figuring out what various things are, anticipating what might happen next in the series and all of that. But even bigger to me and more obviously since I'm here, it's brought me to this site where I've gotten to know all of you, and despite all the disputes we might have on this site, I really do love all you guys, and I'm 6 years running on this site. It's very hard for me to imagine where I'd be without it. You guys mean a lot to me. So, thank you KHV for being awesome, and being there for me through thick and thin all these years. And I'm really glad to be a part of all this and see where it's going next. Peace out.
Hi, I'm Mish. You may remember me from such forums as KH-Vids.net, and I'm here to talk about my experience with the Kingdom Hearts series thus far, on this its 10th year of existence. And my experience began in 2002 when it first came out, and I was 12 years old, and I saw an advert on the TV for it, and I thought, yeah, this is pretty, I'm gonna get it. So I did. So I started, and I got through Destiny Islands, I got through Traverse Town, and then I got stuck on Wonderland because of that Trick Master. So yeah, pretty much as soon as I got it, I gave up on it, and yeah, I haven't looked back at it since. Not really. A few years later though, in 2005, I saw a preview of the second game, and I thought, yeah, again, this looks pretty and I want it, but I can't start it until I've at least finished the first one. So I went back to it in 2005, 3 years later, and I started again, and I eventually beat it. And so I moved on to the second one, and I enjoyed that too. And yeah, the rest is history. That's pretty much when I joined KHV, and I carried on playing the games, most of them anyway, of the handhelds I've played. Birth by Sleep 350 over 2 days, and part I've recorded. Probably not going to finish it for reasons. I've also bought Dream Drop Distance, although I haven't made much progress with it yet. Out of all of them, the first one remains my favourite, probably because it was the first one that I played and because of nostalgia reasons, but also because it just seems so much more simple and clean, but also sweet and wholesome, and the ending is brilliant. It's probably my favourite moment in the entire series, when Sora and Kairi are separated. And I don't think that another moment in the series has come close to that, in my opinion. But yeah, I'm still hopeful for the rest of the series. I'm looking forward to see how it ends, when it eventually does end. Yeah, if I hadn't played it, I wouldn't have joined KH-V, and I wouldn't have met so many lovely people, such as you, and you over there. But yeah, and that's when I'm gonna end it here before I embarrass myself further. Bye.
Hi guys, this is Sabby from KH-Vids. I am the super moderator on the site. You've probably heard me on the podcast or have seen me around, but yeah, pretty much, yeah, we're gonna do a 10th anniversary video to celebrate 10 years of Kingdom Hearts. So the staff decided that we should put a little video together, just talk about our experience with the games and how it kind of affected our lives. So I'll start off with like how I really got into the game and who really got me into it too. First of all, it was my cousin. We were like 10, 11 years old. And I went to his house one day and he was like, oh, there's a new game, I think you'll probably like it. And I'm like, okay, like, what's it called? It's like, he says, it's Kingdom Hearts. I'm like, okay, I have no idea what it is, like, can you explain it to me? I was like, well, it's just, like, it's an adventure game, and it has Disney characters and Final Fantasy characters. And I'm like, okay, sure, why not? I'll play it. So at the beginning, well, we were playing, like, he just made me start from the beginning, and you're, like, the awakening part, or the study part, and you have to pick either the sword, staff, or shield, right? So, that area, like, when I was young, I'm not very fond of the darkness and just scary things, so I was like, not happy with the game. I was like, this isn't Disney, this is just kind of weird and freaking me out a little bit. But after a while, when we got to Traverse Town, and I saw, like, Donald and Goofy, I'm like, okay, there is Disney characters, you didn't lie to me. But yeah, I really got into it after I begged my dad to get me a PS2, not PS3, a PS2, and he did. And I started playing that. So that's how I really got started with Kingdom Hearts. And I've bought pretty much every single one that's come out. Yeah, how it really affected my life. From pretty much like what this game really talks about is like your friendship with people. How like you should cherish them, fight for them, and it just talks about bravery and whatnot. That taught me a lot just about how you should treat your friends, how you want to be treated back by your friends. I've met a lot of people in my life, and I'm very happy that the ones that stuck around are the people that I care for the most. The other thing that Kingdom Hearts really did was also the start of how I really like to play video games. You guys don't really know, I play a lot, and it's an expensive hobby. Yeah, but I really got into video games after Kingdom Hearts, playing a lot of stuff. I have an Xbox and a PS3, and like, you know, it kind of got me to the point where my hobby kind of like made me decide that I wanted to do it as a profession as well. So currently right now I just work in a video game store, but I'm also going to university, and taking courses, hoping to get into the video game industry as either like a marketing, either doing marketing or kind of like a web design type of thing. So that's kind of how Kingdom Hearts really set me to where I am today. My favorite part about Kingdom Hearts, well, like the probably most memorable like part in the game was in Kingdom Hearts 1, where Sora takes like Riku's Keyblade and stabs himself to release Kairi's heart. I thought that was just really like a plot, well not a plot, yeah, a plot twist to me. Because I was like, okay, they killed off the main character, so who am I playing as? And like, I don't know what's gonna happen next. But in the end, it all worked out well, and I fell in love with the game more. To the point where I'm just like a really big fan of this game, as you can tell with the giant poster in the back. And I really just talk about Kingdom Hearts. I still play it today. I just have a lot of stuff of Kingdom Hearts, and I'm not ashamed of it. So, but yeah, happy 10th anniversary, Kingdom Hearts. I grew up with this. I think a lot of people grew up with this game, and even at my age, people still talk about it. People older than me want like Kingdom Hearts 3 to come out. I really want Kingdom Hearts 3 to come out. So, yeah, thanks to Kingdom Hearts for actually being a part of my life and affecting how I am and kind of like molding into the person that I am today. So, good job to you guys. Please give me Kingdom Hearts 3 because I really want it. And hope to talk to you guys soon.
So the final component of our Kingdom Hearts anniversary videos, yes, it doesn't just end here, is we would like to ask you guys to send in videos of you talking about the series and how it's affected your life, how you got into it, anything like that. Send them in to us, post them in this thread, or leave them as a video response on YouTube, whichever is easiest for you. PM them to me, I don't care. But send them in, please, and then we will edit them all together, and we will put them up on our YouTube page, and we will post it on the anniversary date of Kingdom Hearts releasing in North America, and it'll be really cool. So please record them, send them in, leave us your username, whatever you'd like to be credited as, your YouTube name, whatever, and you will be featured on the KH-Vids YouTube. Everybody will get in. Try not to make them too long, but if you talk a lot like I did, that's cool too. We like that. So yes, send them in please, and thanks for sticking with us, and we hope to look forward to more Kingdom Hearts in the future.